welcome to a more exciting round of 2014 Audi RA LMS Cup. We have returned to this very famous Formula One circuit and are joining the Chinese round of World Endurance Championship, also known as WEC. The significant difference to last time we were here at the Shanghai International Circuit is that we are racing on the full-length Formula One circuit configuration that includes 16 turns and lasts for 5.4 kilometers in length.
André Couto maintained his lead at the start of round 9, knowing that a win would take him into the lead in the title race, no matter where his rivals finished. Alex Young and Adderley Fong each went up a place into T1 to complete the early top 3. Frankie Chung started in second but was squeezed out at the start and was soon down in 5th, but this move on Rahul Fry saw him claw back a place. The battle for the lead and for the championship saw Alex Young go into first place, attacking Couto despite having 60 kilos added to his car. Couto also had 40 kilos extra, but couldn't defend his position. Reigning champion Adderley Fong had showed improved form of late after a slow start to the season. After 2 failed attempts to go past André Couto into second, he did finally pass the Macanese driver, but went too wide and gave the position straight back. Frankie Chung was poised to take advantage too, but Fong was able to hold on to third. Starting from 6th, Rahul Fry had gone up to 4th, but then slipped back, and Marchi Lee's move here dropped her back down to 6th. Lee, meanwhile, would go on to set the fastest lap of the race. Rahul tried to come right back at Marchi, but as they braked into the corner, Korean driver KOU piled right into the back of Fry, and she was forced to retire a few laps later. KO soldiered on, but would later draw a 30-second penalty for his sins. A dramatic climax to the race saw André Couto make a move on Alex Young, but as he went past, the two cars came together and Young spun out. It was a potentially decisive moment in the title race that allows Couto to open up a 14-point gap at the top of the standings, ahead of Young, who finished in 6th. Moments later, Couto crossed to seal the win ahead of Adderley Fong and Frankie Chung. Meanwhile, the amateur division saw battles throughout, with Ashraf Dewal and Johnson Huang in the thick of the action. But Stephen Lin won again and clinched the amateur championship with 3 races to spare.
Could you please talk about your battle with Alex Young?
Yeah, it was a tough battle. The car was quite good, so I managed to survive, managed to finish with good points, so this is very good for the championship. Yeah, I like to battle.
Marchi Lee was the pole sitter for round 10, and he was away and clear with Alex Young alongside him on the front row. But behind them there was carnage at the first corner. André Couto appeared to make contact with Frankie Chung, sending both into a spin. KOU and Adderley Fong also got turned around, with almost every other driver having to take evasive action of some sort as they negotiated the obstacles. That left Marchi Lee in front, with Alex Young back in the driving seat in the title race, given Couto's spin. Alex Au and Johnson Huang found themselves in unfamiliar territory in 3rd and 4th, but Huang also spun in the damp, late afternoon conditions. That brought out the safety car as Adderley Fong's car was helped from the track, while Frankie Chung was also forced to retire after damage sustained in the first corner incident. On the restart, Rahul Fry, who had started way down in 12th position, passed Stefano Montesi to continue her good progress and moved up into 6th place. Next, the Swiss driver went past both Aidan Wright and Alex Au to go up to 4th. Then came young Hong Kong driver Matt Solomon, and the two had a brief battle on the track before Fry moved up yet another place, this time into 3rd. She was soon hot on the heels of the leaders, with Alex Young pushing Marchi Lee hard at the front. Alex Young then tried a move on the inside of Marchi Lee, and Marchi let him through, with more changes in the top 3. Rahul Fry then also went past Marchi in a remarkable sequence of action in the shortened race. In final lap drama, Rahul looked to complete a fairy tale race as she attacked Young at the front, but it wasn't to be, and Marchi Lee took advantage, moving up into 2nd just moments before the checkered flag. Alex Young held on for the 25 points, completing a massive swing in the title race and he now leads by 7 over Andre Couto. Cup rookies Matt Solomon and Aidan Wright both had good races, finishing in 5th and 6th after Sun Jung passed them both late on. Meanwhile, the amateur race was won by Stephen Lin from Ashraf Deval and Jung Ting.
I have to say thanks to Marchi because I made a move on him and it was a very optimistic move and he gave me room when it could easily have been contact. So so very happy with the win. I'm still in the hunt for the championship, although I don't consider myself leading it because the next race I got 60 kilos again and it's going to be very hard to beat Couto. Andre's driving very well.
So Alex Young takes a 7-point lead into what should be a fascinating season finale in Abu Dhabi, with Rahal Fry and Frankie Chung also with outside chances of winning the title.